What did you think if the Dodgers don't make the World Series? Is this season a complete failure?
Well,
John?
so much that people don't understand. I mean, we went 14 straight years and made the World Series, 5 times?
Mm-hmm.
Had the best record a lot of those years and didn't qualify for the World Series because there's so many contributing factors. I understand the game and how it operates in the postseason with TV and travel, but think about it. 162 games in 180 days. The best team is going to have the best record because of the depth of that short 18-day off days, right? I mean, you got to face one. You got to have a 5-man rotation, and you can't limp in like you can't limp in with 2.5 starters. Although last year the Dodgers proved that wrong by having 632 pitching changes or whatever it was. My point is, when you get to the postseason, you've got so many off days. And teams that can get in that don't have the best record but maybe have 2 hot starters can give you fits, can make it very difficult. So to answer the question fairly, they have the most pressure on them now that the Cubs won last year. They have not been to the World Series in 30 years. So the year they're having, the pressure for them to get to the World Series is greater than anybody else. Just because the record is what it is, I don't think it's as easy to say it's a failure. They are the most balanced, and they have the most depth. But a matchup problem is right there in the making if they get into a scenario that I just mentioned. You get 2 hot pitchers, and they find themselves on the outside looking in just because of the format in the postseason.
So which is the team they want to see least then?
I would think the Nationals, a healthy Nationals team. This was a really, really an interesting series last year. No Strasburg. Epic 5th game, and depending on how you look at it, if you like 7 pitchers in 1 inning, which happened, I think, in the 7th inning. It took an hour and change. But I think the Nationals possess an offense that is so good, an offense that could get better with Turner and Worth and all the left-handed pitching that the Dodgers have, although be it great. Darvish makes a difference, of course. That helps mix up the lefties that are in that rotation. But your matchups in the National League are going to be great no matter who it is because those teams are far and away better than the rest of the league, whereas the American League has a more bunched-in kind of wild card scenario, and maybe those teams aren't as deep as the front 3. So the matchups are going to be intriguing. They're going to be great. The Dodgers are going to get the wild card team, and that is going to be what it is. And then we move on from there.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on radio stations across the country and audience.
If you like that, please download our app. There's lots of fun things there other than just more of the videos you just saw. You can call us from the app. You can email us from the app. Just download it. Trust me, you'll enjoy it.